Om Jitarashi, conquering the zodiac. Yatra Jivaratna will lead or will deliver the treasure of life. Jiva, life. Ratna, treasures. Swaha. Swaha, self-sacrifice. Sacrifice myself when I see eagerness, temptation, anger, undisciplined mind. When you have all these personality traits that rise up, you sacrifice yourself to the process of evolving yourself in a diligent and responsible manner where conquering the zodiac will lead and deliver the treasures of life. And for this, I sacrifice myself. Om Jitarashi Yatra Jivaratna Swaha. Okay? The thumb finger of spirit, in this case the finger system is spirit, is awakened and alive and up. Okay? The flexibility finger and the emotional finger and the feeling and sensation finger of the ring finger is also, this is the water sign, is up, meaning that you're sensible and aware, and the earth grounding finger, pinky, is up, and power, index, experience, major, is dwelling inside, so that you can conquer the zodiac, conquer yourself, to deliver the treasures of life. Okay? This is a part of Vajrayana, and this is Kuji-In. These are examples. Every finger has a meaning. Parenthesis on the finger systems. The ninjas, there are about 20 systems of which element is associated to which finger. Okay? And in Bujinkan ninjutsu and in the Kuji-In tradition and the influence of the Shinto, and everybody has a different way. Okay? So learn one finger system and deal with it. And if you want to do Kuji-In, you should learn the Kuji-In finger system. But when you do other practices which require other finger systems, learn the other finger system too. Okay? It's okay. And mentally switch from one and another. But don't learn too much finger systems, because you're going to confuse and you're going to enfeeble the conditioning that you place on each finger. Okay, so if possible, take one system, but don't ever say that your system is the only one or the best because it works. It works because you've practiced. Okay, so keep one finger system and deal with it. I use two because I do some Buddhist tradition and some Hindu traditions, Buddhist Hindu traditions. So I have to deal with two systems. And if I want to teach a lot of people a lot of things, well, I have to cope with them. Okay, so in ninjutsu, thumb is void, spirit. Index is air. Major is fire. Ring finger is water. And pinky is earth. Other ninjutsu systems have completely other finger systems about the elements, okay? And it is okay, okay? Because let's say the Hindu Buddhist will say that index is fire element because fire power, And for the Japanese, this is a finger of the air because swift and going fast and attaining there, and the expression of the big wind, which is expression of power. Okay, so it's expression of power. All right. In the Hindu Buddhist system that I learned, the major finger is the finger of spirit instead of the thumb. It's the finger of spirit. Sorry, this is not a bad sign here. I'm just pointing a finger. The finger of spirit is about all the experience that you experience in yourself, okay? And in the Japanese system, this is the finger of fire, and it's all about the transmuting abilities of fire, which is about the experience of the self. Okay, so you have different systems doing many things. Just deal with it as best as you can. Okay. This was a big roundup of Kuji-In. So you have a lot of techniques out there. Don't lose yourself in all of those until you become a master of one technique. Then you want to broaden your range. You want to broaden your experience, and learn the meaning of the mudras and learn the meaning of the mantras. And there are many sources out there. There are many competent masters. One of the sources that I vouch for it because I wrote them is the Kuji-In trilogy by François Lépine that you can look up on the, let's say, Heavenly Store, or go to my website flépine.com, and you'll have links to go and check them out. And there's a part of the free wisdom that I just give away for free, because I want people to just go in there and start learning about the Kuji-In. You have to deliver this wisdom to as much people as are available, not as much as you can, but as much as there are people available. And you have to respect other traditions. More and more I have Christians learning the Kuji-In system, and like every other Buddhist teaching, they adapt to new situations. So I'm adapting Kuji-In for a few Christians that want to remain in their faith in Christ, and a few Hindus who still want to pray the Indra, and they also want to invoke the presence of Vishnu inside them. So the Buddha says, adapt the wisdom to each new crowd. This is the most important teaching in Buddhism is the Lotus Sutra, and the first chapter of the Lotus Sutra is adapt your speech to whoever you speak. Say their names, speak of their gods, speak of their traditions, and adapt Buddhism so that it fits around instead of trying to convert them to the system. This is why Buddhism is a philosophy, and every religion tends to adapt it, and we see more and more Christian Buddhists, and we of course have a lot of Hindu Buddhists out there, and every Oriental country has their little Buddhist tradition, which is completely different from one another, and they all have their Kuji-In system, which is different from one another, because Kuji-In is always augmented or transformed by the wisdom and the experience of the masters that teach it. So if you have any questions regarding Kuji-In, you can contact me directly through my website flépine.com or through Kuji-In.com. And you can consult also the various traditions that I speak of and the various teachings. And the Kuji-In teaching is also accompanied by the ESP, or extrasensory perception training, which is not about how to develop power to do parlor tricks, but it's more about how to become aware of the self, aware outside, aware inside, and grow your awareness, and the side effects of which will eventually be supernatural abilities. So, which is also the focus of Kuji-In, of course. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Contact me. It'll be a pleasure to just write back to you. Namaste.